Hello, and welcome back to the Bay of Sins. I've been doing terribly with streaming lately. I feel like I think I've missed sort of random days and then just didn't stream at all last week. But this week, this is the week that I'm streaming today at least. And maybe the other days that I normally stream. Who knows? So this stream is basically going to boil down to me putting rocks in places. And then maybe trees when I decide. You know, I said there shouldn't be trees, but I wish I could tell you it was going to be a more interesting stream. But it's not. It's me putting rocks on a beach. So if that's not what you were thinking of, you know, watching just now, just stay and watch anyway. Fuck you. Fuck you and what you want. Watch this anyway. No, I mean, if you don't want to watch someone place rocks, this is not the place for you. I'm literally gonna search rock now. Let me see. What do we got? Do we want to do a dirt cliff medium riverbed rock so too? Wet. That actually doesn't look too out of place. Let's see. I think we'll make this work. Randomly searches for something, you know? Yeah, this is fine. You might be thinking, why is it that all the decoration is on this side? And the answer is... okay. Alright. I can't tell if that's underwater or not. That's fine. That's the only one that's gonna be here. It's gonna look very out of place and people are gonna be like, why? You know what? Never mind. Let's avert that. What does this look like? I need to stop doing that because I forget that their creation kit takes like a year to load anything in. My mouse apparently is being uncooperative now, so that's good. Sure that will develop into a larger issue sooner or later. I wish I had some kind of plan for how I was gonna decorate this rather than being like, I guess random rocks. There. But no, I don't have anything for this. I'm just putting shit down and hoping for the best. How do we feel about this? We don't want grass. Rocks, rocks, rocks. Look at that. Why not? Okay. You know what I probably should put down, actually? I should put down some debris. Yeah, yet more debris. It's not the Bay of Sins, it's the Bay of Debris. But I think it's completely reasonable that there would be just random rubbish on the streets. Yeah. It's not a nice place. Well, this part of it isn't. This is the shitty part. I've said that before. Alright, Okay, this. So let's stick this over here. It's occurring to me that I probably should have put some of this in the houses too, but I mean, you know, you live and learn. I can't just go back and do that. No. Probably I will go back at some point. Or I'll forget about it. Just, you know. I then proceeded to forget entirely about it. I thought I saw the word trash, but I guess I didn't. Oh, here we are. Here's all those words. Yay! Little wood piles, though, which... how does this look? Do that? That looks okay. Good. That's what I meant to do. How long have I been doing this now? There we go. Oh dear. Do you like this? This is really long. Never mind. This one? Yes. You know, why not? I want to do that. That's fine. Someone's gonna come by here and be like, why is the trash attached to the houses? What's that about? And the answer is, mind your own business. God damn it. No, I don't know. I think people threw it and it just sort of congregated there. It just happened. Oh, whoops. Let's do this. That looks weird now. Never mind. Trash clump. Perfect. Perfect. Look at this. Yes. Okay. And now for more rocks. Good. I wonder what happens if I type in coast. Nothing useful. I was expecting something larger. You know what? It can stay. It can go right there. If you see that rock, know that it's a trooper. It deserves it. Alright. Well, what else am I doing? This is gonna look weird now, place. Oh yes, and that's the patch of dirt where it looks different. Ah. Never mind. What's this? What does this look? You know, I think we can make this work. And here's the large rock we have. Doesn't it just, it sort of sits there, but damn if it isn't pretty. Sure, why not? And now watch as we I need to stop doing this. I need to instead do this, because it's so much quicker. Is this what I was just looking at? Oh no, it's not. Oh, this is something else, yay! I know what I'm doing, don't worry, it's fine. I was a little bit bigger, maybe. And this is our boulder pile, where we sacrifice our young to the great god Imhotep. Alright, what else? What's we doing? Spin this down? Wanna have one of those? Put this in here, which will be weird because I think these ones are a darker color because they're meant to be wet, and this is close to the coast. That's fine. That's totally okay. Someone is gonna come along and be like, why are there random rocks everywhere? I'll make a note of which stream this is, and I will direct them to you. I should have put more piles of trash on the boats. Honestly, I think that was a missed opportunity. I mean, I say that, but like the boats are right there. I could just go and, but no, some other time. I like to imagine, this isn't what actually happens, but I like to imagine that the people who live here are actually really thankful to be off the boats, and because of that, they try to keep it, like, really clean. And all the crap just comes from the police, like, coming in and deliberately throwing it here. No, I don't think they care enough to do that. But I would find that kind of funny. There's a brick in that house now. What is this? Oh, because it's meant to go up against a wall. I see. I see. That's fun. Is any of that peeking in here? I thought I did all the interiors. Quickly, put a mattress down, it'll be fine. They're not even called mattresses. God damn it. It's ground to sleep. Freaking ground sleep. Look, we'll just put a couple of these in, and that's good enough for this one. That's weird. I thought I had done all the interiors. Well, I guess that's a surprise that I will enjoy discovering later, uncovering which interiors I have and haven't done, and then doing the ones that I haven't done. Oh joy. I shouldn't sound so bitter, it's my own fault. Right, you know what? You know what makes sense, actually, come to think of it? I think there'll probably be a couple of, I wanted to call them squatters, but I think there will be a couple of homeless people. I think that makes more sense than calling them squatters, because they're not squatting anything. I don't know why my mind was like, call them squatters, just do it. But yeah, there's an unnecessary story that I didn't need to share because it wasn't obvious that I had done that. This is where I'm gonna put in, like, pre-war dumpsters and no trash around them. It'll be fun. I think they're probably gonna stay away from the wall because, well, while the police probably don't care particularly about them, I think most of them are just malicious enough to, well, you know what, I'll leave it to your imagination what they do. You decide. I think we'll have one or two. Just slipping out up here. Where are my barrel fires now? Actually, do I want to give them barrel fires? Yeah, I think I do. It's like a staple. You need a barrel fire. This is where I discover that, for some reason, in that moment, I was sure that barrel only had one R. Yeah, there you go. Now you know. I think their barrel fire will be significantly shittier than everybody else's. And also floating. Wood. Part of me doesn't even want it to cast light, but I think I probably should. It'll be just a tiny radius though. Now watch as I blindly try to adjust the radius of the light. Oh, excuse me. That was very unladylike of me. Alright. Yeah, that's fine. I think we'll put 3 beds in. Just because, you know. Because you can't have a triumvirate without 3 people. This is going to annoy the hell out of me, and I hope it annoys the hell out of somebody else too, so that I'm not alone in my misery. I hope somebody comes along and says, fucking goddamn it, when they see this. Or, you know, they come along, see this on the beach, and just uninstall them instantly. To be honest, I think you'd need to come and actually have a look at the bed to realize what I'm talking about, but, you know, just on principle you could. Sure. There we go. Now, I know I said the triumvirate only has 3 people and there are 6 icons here, but just because, you know, 6 people can sleep on these beds doesn't mean that 6 people are. The triumvirate does indeed need 3 people, though. So I'm sticking to that one. This is gonna annoy the hell out of me. Again, this is where I should bring up the little box and manually adjust a bed by, like, I can't even remember which axis it's on. It's on the x-axis, and adjust it here. But I mean, who has time for that? So never mind. It's fine. If they want to sleep on the ground, well, I don't think they want to, but I could definitely see people just sleeping on the ground. Which is why they have mattresses. What? No, never mind. Some of the beds have sand on them, and it's fine. It's thematical. Sure, why not? Someone's gonna tell me I'm misusing that word, and I'm not gonna know if they're right or not. Okay. What else do we want to put in? Do we want to put in just like a big old rock here? And this is the boulder. Why not? Blasted forest boulder. Well, that sounds dramatic, doesn't it? Look at this. Wow. I'm gonna put it in and it's gonna be really small. Oh no, it's not a bad size. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's incredibly out of place, but I mean, I won't question it if you don't. That's fine, let's just leave that there. Sure. I thought I saved. There we go. It's official, it's in there, I saved. Can't do anything about it now. The delete key is just too far away. Alright, I feel like we need just way more refuse. I don't suppose that's a word. That's D, no. Okay. I may be misusing it. You know, feel free to call me out on anything, any words that I misuse. And I'll tell you that I like misusing them, so that you can call me out. That's what it's really all about. Again, goes right next to the house, because just does. There's no good reason for it. What else do we want? Oh, that's what that is. You know what? I'm gonna put one of these here. And I can already tell it's going to annoy someone, because they're not going to be, first they're gonna see it and they're gonna be like, what is that? And then they're going to realize that it's the lid to one of the dumpsters, but I'm not gonna put any dumpsters in. So they're gonna ask themselves, how the hell did this get here? And that's fine, that's actually what my next mod's gonna be about. It's gonna be about the legendary journey of this lid. And of course we need a little bit of a trash clump to cover up the place where that should be joining the bin. Okay, great. What else do I want to do? I want to put in rocks. It's not rocking enough yet. I mean, that pun was going to come out sooner or later, come on. Rock pile MO1. MO1, of course, standing for mast. Mast 01. Sure. Why not? Oh dear. This isn't gonna work. Standing for Madison 1. That's the special clock dial. They use it to tell the time. I'm not really sure how they use it to tell the time. But they do. You might say maybe as a sundial, and I would say I think these buildings probably provide too much cover for that to work. But maybe, I don't know. I also don't know if sundials need a particular shape. To be honest, my sundial knowledge is it's fairly scarce. I don't know a lot about sundials. I'm glad that I'm talking about sundials now. Well, sure, why not? I mean, I could talk about the mod and the plot and things that are going to happen in it, but no, I'm good. Sundials are fine. Alright, let's see. Let's put in more debris. Yes. Airplane. I'm pretty sure I've talked before about wanting to just kind of put in a crashed airplane because I couldn't think of what else to put in. But I know that if I did that, I'd have to have something going on with it. You can't just have a crashed airplane. That's gone now. I don't know what I clicked. Let me check on the live stream since that's 15 seconds behind. I don't know if right click has a delete or not. Let's find out. It's coming up now. I didn't click anything. What the fuck? Oh, is that it? When did it go over there? Sure, why not? Now, you know, looking at this, you might be asking yourself, where did these bricks come from? And, you know, it's good to have questions. Think about how boring life would be if you couldn't ask things. Actually, maybe it would be terrifying, because perhaps in that case you would be living under the thumb of a tyrannical dictator who would brook no questions. Cliff? I mean, you look for a guy called Cliff, and anyway. Here's just a sheer cliff face on a random side of the island because of reasons. Yeah. Those are good. Sure. Is this, oh my, yes. I can't decide if I want to just leave it because, you know, it looks okay. Or if I want to shrink it down a bit. I think I'll shrink it down and move it up a bit. Because I don't want to cover up anything that's vanilla. Which that will almost certainly do. Although with that said, I mean the fence is pretty much doing that anyway. It's not as bad though. Look, I've looked under the sea. There's basically just barrels here. There are a lot of barrels. Okay. What else do we want to put in? The problem is, in my mind, I've only got, like, rocks on the coast. I can't think of anything else to do other than random trash piles. So this area here is fucked. I have no idea what to do with it. And this? I mean, fuck. So yeah, that's not good. Maybe I can put some more rocks here, a little bit further inland, and that'll be okay. Oh, what an appropriate song title. I didn't recognize it, so I had a look, and that's great. What are we looking for? Rocks again. Oh, you know what? Let's try stone. That's gonna make a difference. Wharf stone wall. Oh, would this work for maybe. I'm aware of the fact that oh. Does it have a counterpart? And floor. I don't think so. What about this? That's not what I was thinking of at all. I don't know, that looked weird to me. Alright, I guess we'll go back to rock then. Ugh. Cave rock? Do you want a cave rock? Maybe? What? Why not? Let's put that there, sure. I mean, I think we're no, maybe I could have a large... I shouldn't. I was gonna say maybe I should have a large rock here, but I don't think that makes any sense. And I don't know that there would be any reason for it. To be honest, there's no reason for this, and I don't really like it. I'm already thinking I should go to the tree hip, but no, I'll resist the urge still. Okay. I was sure that would zoom in too much again, but it didn't. So the main reason, I feel I should probably explain this, the main reason that I don't want to put trees in is because I feel like this is a man-made island, which probably doesn't make sense. Some of the... don't analyze it too much, okay? Just go with it. But because of that, I feel like it would be made of sand, and therefore you probably couldn't plant trees on it, maybe? How do you feel about that? Yes? No? I think this area is probably cleaner than the living area because it's a place of business and they want to put their best foot forward. Although I don't think that means that it's completely devoid of rubbish or anything. So, you know. Where am I debris? Where am I debris? I'm worried that this is going to be floating. That'll be fine. You know what? It'll be fine. Okay. I feel like I need more stuff like this, which is to say, just stuff that tells a story, kind of. Stuff that tells a story, kind of. Yes, perfect. Summarized beautifully. Because it's empty. It's very, very empty at the moment. Maybe we should just put a couple more of these down. Don't look, don't Anna. Never mind. Yeah, I think we probably will put a couple more. I don't know what to call that. We'll put some more beds down. Sure. Put a couple of more beds. Put a couple more beds down. And yeah, that goes. May have pressed it. No, good. I have apparently forgotten how to. Oh, it's not Y. That's what it is. It's C. Been doing it fine for months now, but this time, nah. Don't know what you're doing. This. Let's move it down a bit. That's fine. I don't think these guys get a fire, you know. They're the outcasts. The Triumvirate has the fire because they also have all the power. And they rule from the shadows. The shadows cast by their fire. It's all coming together now. What do we want to put over here? Feel like I need something over here. I mean, rocks have been working. More rocks, yeah. Okay. I don't know why I decided to click all for that. Okay. You know what? I think what I really want is a cliff that kind of has a line. If you know what I'm talking about, well done. I want sort of a straight cliff that stretches out for quite a bit so that I can have it kind of cut in from the sea. You know, because the people at the brothel, they don't want to look at this slum over here. Like, especially the people who came from the slum. I mean, they have to put up with it all of the other times, you know? So I think if we can have a nice sort of like a curtain cliff come in here and just obscure this from view, then that would be, you know, I think that would really be just fantastic. I think that's what we need. I don't think I'm gonna get one. How's this? Not great. Someone's gonna look at this and be like, wait, why are all the cliffs on that side? And I'm gonna look them dead in the eye and say, shh, 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 shh. Well, it was, you know, if it had been a little bit bigger, maybe. I think this is fine. Somebody who knows about islands and things is gonna come along and say, this doesn't make any sense. And, yeah. That doesn't surprise me at all. Okay. Oh. Can we put none of these down? None of these? Oh. I say another one because I think this is the same as... Oh, it's not quite. It's a little bit different. Oh no, I'm gonna sneeze. Ugh. Okay. I feel like okay and then are my most... maybe my second most uttered phrase after jaunty angle. But that's fine, you know? Part of me wants to put in lampposts, but that doesn't make any sense from any perspective. So never mind about that. I'm still looking over here and asking, what should I have here? I think maybe a couple more barrel fires would be alright. I think we can, if we keep them far away from the wall, and we can do that. The creation kit can stop shitting itself. There we go. You might think, I think you just didn't press the keys there, but I did, and it was like, let's have some of these. They're like beacons guiding you in. Sure. Okay, and now I think this is where the most trash will be, because people are fed up. Baytown and all its bullshit, and they're showing that by throwing all their crap over here. You know, this is where they like throw it down and then they glare at the people on the wall. And that's actually where the corpses we're gonna place later come from. it's not. There won't be any corpses. Well, not to start with. Do you want to have trash clumper 1, maybe? Have a little bit of a trash clumper 1. I was tempted to put a dumpster just here, but then I remembered the dumpster door over there. So shit out of luck. What's this? No. Right. This probably would have made more sense than the brick ones, but I mean, you know. Sometimes you gotta take the wood with the brick, you know? And if you don't know, you have lived a fantastic life, let me tell you. It's a hard... I'm not holding Z. Holding Z is normally what makes this pop up, and lets you move it up and down. So I'm not holding Z. Good. Working as intended. Alright. I think this is the first time I've had something like this happen to me in any creation kit, actually. Or GEC, or whatever you want to call them. I mean, who am I to judge? I can't remember the name of this one. Let's put another trash clump in. Why not? I don't know why this says edge. Normally those things kind of align with an edge, but this doesn't. Alright. And again, there's 3 for the triangle. Let me see if I can fix that. There we go. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Let's put all these here. It's my voice breaks. Oh, don't know why my voice is wobbling so much today. Or at least I feel like it is. Maybe that's not coming through. I don't know. Okay. How do you feel about that then? Do we like that? Do we think that's enough? I don't have anything here, but I'm not too bothered by that. It doesn't feel as empty as this did. Does it still feel empty? It might. need to go check. Alright, I think that might be okay now. Do we want to do any more decorating here? Now, I think I'd always kind of thought that I would have people patrolling up along this wall, but because of this, namely, and because I'm lazy, I think I may not do that in the end, because I don't want to nav mesh it. Just thinking about nav meshing this is shortening my lifespan. But that's fine. But who wants to live forever, you know? I still think I need more stuff over here, to be honest. I think this isn't dirty enough, really. Let's put in more rubbish. Good. I wonder if I should put... No. I was wondering if I should put some near the brothel, but I think they probably keep it pretty clean. Yeah. Alright. Okay, well, I guess we'll move on to doing stuff in Baytown. And then when I look at this in-game, I keep promising I'll look at it in-game, and I never do. No, sometimes I do. Sometimes I stumble across it as I'm playing the game and I'm like, oh yeah, this is a thing I made. Anyway. I've totally lost my train of thought. No, as I'm looking at it in-game, I'll probably say, you know, there needs to be more bullshit around about the place. And then I'll put more bullshit in. Now, this is meant to be very clean and quite nice. I don't know what to put in. Maybe I will put trees here. Maybe I'll put them in pots. People do that with palm trees, don't they? That might be bullshit. Yeah, I feel like people do that with palm trees. If they don't, feel free to tell me. Call me out on my bullshit. Alright. I don't know what to put here. Let's put in rocks. Yay! Perfect. Alright. I think we are going to do trees. Let me see if there are pots around about that I can put them in then. Oh, this looks hopeful. Oh wait, does this have plant in it already? Yes. Where is... Oh, it's in Cabot House. Okay. Oh, okay. Sorry, I saw that and I was like, what? Alright, I guess we're just gonna stick trees in the ground. That didn't take long. I don't know if there aren't palm trees in this game, are there? I don't think there are. That looks terrible. And again, maybe it's okay for it to look terrible. In my head, like, the pre-war trees would be just really nice, really great. But I don't think anyone's tending to them. I don't see why we couldn't do this. Somebody's gonna give me a compelling reason why this is a bad idea. So, you know. Someone's gonna point out that this can't grow on sand, and shit, it's gonna be game over for me. No, that's when I'll fucking change all the textures to be dirt. That will take a long time, and it will not be a pleasant experience. I don't think these trees are right for it. I think I want thinner trees. Perfect. How about this? Yeah, that looks fine. I'm noticing that these are all kind of in a line, which, actually that's probably fine, because I imagine they would probably have been planted that way before the war. So it's alright. This is the tree shop. It has trees. Now, I remember very clearly that the other thing I wanted to do was put down, like, open signs and stuff. Which I think I'll probably do next time, rather than this time. When we're doing slightly smaller details. But I think I want to... How did I even select this? How? How'd that happen? I don't think I did, actually. I think... Oh, I select... No, yeah, okay. Right, now that I've ranted about something that didn't happen, let's continue. Yes, and we planted many trees so that you could pretend there was a forest on the island. Fantastic. And there won't be any trees. No, for this is a man-made island. Shit. To be honest, I think the moment I said that, I was like, that's not gonna happen. That's a lie. Now you might be thinking, you know, what exactly was the plan with these trees? They seem kind of randomly thrown about. And, yeah. No, I like the idea of a pseudo forest. This was going to be a recreational area for the kids. Sure. Yeah, believe that if you want. Look, I don't know why there are trees here. There just are. Someone's gonna tell me later that I don't necessarily have to explain everything about these things, that I can just do it, and I'll look at them with, like, just disbelief in my eyes, and then I'll start crying tears of pure joy. But until that day, you know, me saying things like, I don't know why there are trees here, will remain quite a common thing. Maybe we want to put a couple of, no, I think we're good. And I'm not gonna tell you what I was no, I was wondering about putting in more boxes for unloading just sort of randomly about the place, but I don't think they would be left there. That's my problem. Like, put down for a couple of minutes? Yeah, sure. Oh, Tree Hero 01. He's the tree hero. So, where's this used then? So this is used once, right? Because it's a hero piece? Well, I guess I was wrong. Never mind. Now it's used here, too. Do I want this? Do I want this here? No. No, I don't. I don't think there would be, like, strong, well-grown trees here. I'm definitely going to avoid any with leaves. This is when I'll go in game and find that actually, even though they're not showing up here, all of these are green and very healthy looking. And I'll just be incredibly disappointed. The next room will be me getting rid of them all. Alright, one thing that we can do is put rocks here. Perfect. Come on, Creation Cat. There we go. How's that? Oh, those are much deeper than I thought they were. Alright. I wish I knew what these little arrows were for, but I don't. I don't at all. Where we go? I want to put some more trees over here too. No, I don't. I think I want to put them here. Okay. For some reason I now want to put walkways up that sort of go over all the top of these. I'm not gonna do that, but I now want to. Oh, there are trees in the shop. Whoops. I want that. You know what? Let's just get rid of those. Tree stumps. Good. I think we'll put in... No, resist the urge. Just put in Blasted tree? How do I feel about this? Yes. I feel yes about this. 2. Conveniently, it fell this way. I mean, you know, it would make sense if it fell this way, because then the shop wouldn't be here. I mean, come on. They were built around the tree stump. Originally, they wanted to have all the shops go like this, but then they noticed this, and they were like, no, put it this way. Sure. Sure. You like this one? I probably should have put driftwood in, actually. That would have made sense. Oh well. Missed opportunities. Because again, you know, it's completely impossible for me to just put those in. You know? Can't do that. Come on. Are you crazy? Okay. And this is where the trees are. They're nowhere else. Oh. I see. Yes. Good. I don't know what else to do. Oh, there's driftwood there. Do you wanna put some of that? Do you wanna just lag really hard? Do you want to zoom in too much? There we go. Perfect. Oh, there we go. I keep forgetting, this happens to me a lot. I forget which way I meant to move my mouse when I want to rotate something. Because the x-axis seems to be up and down, and the y-axis seems to be left and right. How is a stump driftwood? Oh, well, whatever. Okay. What's this? This is gonna look fine, actually. That's, yeah, sure. Let's put those in. Now again, we want our triumvirate going. I don't know why today's word is triumvirate, but it is, so enjoy. Okay, let's leave it at that. Lean Data 1. Perfect. Perfect. I thought I had stabbed through that tree, and I was like, that doesn't seem likely. Okay. Now, I think there is a very real chance that when I'm wandering around in game, I'll have a look at this and just hate it. I'll be like, no, please. And then suddenly all the trees will be gone. The stream will start and every tree will be gone. It'll be good. Well, no, it won't. But it's fine. These trees look cold, and I like that. Because the Bay of Sins is not a warm place. It is not a warm or a happy place. It is a place with cold, dead trees and cold, dead people. I don't know what else to do. Okay, good. You know what? We'll just put in a coffee table right now. Cliffo to alt. Just get it down a bit. Unfortunately, the alt is probably a texture thing that makes it look weird. I think that's alright. Never mind. What else to put down? Maybe some kind of static item. Oh dear. How's the underside? Yeah, that kind of works. That's fine. Sure. Don't worry about it. Actually, I don't think there would be cliffs there. Cliffs. I don't think there would be rocks there, because I imagine they would be moved well out of the way. Yeah. I like that the stream really has just been me putting rocks down. And trees now, too. That's fine. You know what? Let's put another one of these down. And actually, no, I don't want to put another one of those down. I want it to look a little bit unique. But this one, fuck, we can put it wherever we want. Oh. My virus scanning has started. Oh yeah, it's Thursday today. I'm sure I had that on a Wednesday, but it could be on Thursday, sure. I don't have any reason to disbelieve that. Oh, I don't want to do that one because we've got that a little bit. I don't remember where, but it's somewhere. I promise. It's like over that way somewhere. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to tell. What shit. It's fine. You all saw me place it. Like that? We found of that? We're looking at that thinking, yeah. Let's see. You know? Think we are? Good. Let's put in a couple more over here. No. Oh, let's put in stumps here. Because again, I think they would want to keep this route clear, and you know, stumps make sense. And therefore stumps. Not that one. I don't remember which ones I've used and which I haven't. Oh, excuse me. There we go. Okay. That looks a bit more cluttered now. I think people will come in here and say, it's a lot of trees. Clearly the mod author did not know what else to put in. I mean, look at all this sand. Obviously this is a man-made island, and that's when I'll start crying. Somewhere. I'll yawn and a tear will come out. What else have we got? Yeah, I'll go with that. I can get down for that. What's this? This is fine too. Don't ask why they're all leaning in different directions, since that doesn't really make sense from the perspective of a nuclear blast. They're just leaning... it's because of magic. A wizard did it. Run away? What else? I don't know, am I happy with this? I feel like I might be. There may be walkways put in here that'll have the signs on them. I don't know why I want walkways now. Suddenly I want to use catwalks. Who knows why? Okay. What's this? Do we like this? Ooh, yes, I think we do. Might be thinking, why didn't you just Control D that? And the answer is... That's a tough question. Sure. Okay. I think that's fine now. Looks cold and desolate, I think. Now listen to me stretch and yawn. Good. Right, I'm gonna end the stream here. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope that if you did enjoy, you will consider coming back and watching some more. I stream from Thursday to Sunday. And you can... I announce before I go live on Twitter and on YouTube. Links for those are down below. So thank you again for watching, and have a fantastic day.